Have you ever studied the Bible from the devil's perspective? For all we know, the devil was up in heaven, sitting on a cloud, strumming a harp, minding his own business, when God taps him on the shoulder and says, I just put two humans in all-you-can-eat buffet garden, and I'm tasking you with getting them to eat the only thing that I told them not to eat. Now, they're going to be full all the time because they can practically eat everything, so you might be down there for a while. And oh, by the way, I told them that if they did eat of that thing, they would absolutely die. Good luck. Go ahead. And so, it doesn't seem as easy now, does it? Devil's probably like, God always gives me the crappy jobs. Beginning to think he doesn't like me very much. However, we all know how that went. It turns out it's not all that difficult to get a woman to eat outside of her diet. Who knows? I've been married 13 years. A little suggestion on a Friday night and diet deleted. I mean, it's right there. It's literally the oldest trick in the book, Genesis chapter 3. Oh, that didn't land. Okay. Mark that out for later. All right. So anyway, the devil gets good at his job, and a few chapters over, God's fed up with it. He's like, I'm losing this game. I'm going to start over. I can't really talk about the details. Little rated R, not really appropriate for church, what happened there in the flood, So, but God gets another idea after a couple of thousand years, and he's like, hey, devil, I've got another job for you. I'm going to send a second Adam down, and for those of you who don't know, that's Pauline theology for Jesus Christ. And this second Adam isn't going to be married to a woman, so it'll be a little more difficult for you. And you got 3 tries. So the devil's like, I'm pretty good at my job, so I think I'm going to try to get this guy to do things nobody would ever be tempted to do. So the first one's a little iffy, though. He's like, hey, Jesus, it's been 40 days since you ate anything. Anybody familiar with the temptations of Jesus? Okay. You could wait a few hours until this thing is over, or alternatively, there's these rocks you've been walking over. You can eat them. If you turn them into, bread, yeah. Now, as you can tell from my appearance, I'm a little selective as to what I eat. Rock bread, not on the list, Probably too much gluten in there anyway. But I do wonder how this whole rock into bread thing works. Is it going to take a lot of effort to get a few pebbles into a handful of croutons? Or would it be better to focus all my attention on a large boulder and turn it into a gigantic loaf of bread? Eat it like they did on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But that doesn't work. So the devil has another brilliant idea. He's like, hey, Jesus, come over to the edge of this cliff here. You see that 200-foot drop? You want to jump, don't you, huh? Come on. You want to jump? Now, I think I speak for all of us here when I say I think we would pass that test as well, I mean, I know I would. I wouldn't go anywhere near the edge of the cliff. A gentle breeze in the wrong direction, and as light as I am, I'm a goner, okay? I'd pass that test with so many flying colors, some might even consider me within the LGBT community. I'm just saying. Not sure how that works. So that doesn't work, and the devil has an even better idea. He's like, hey, Jesus, he gets all grandiose, narcissistic, He's like, Jesus, I've got an idea. Why don't you bow down and worship me? You want to worship me, don't you? Huh? Yeah? I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, pretty sure I passed that test too, okay? There's a reason why Christianity is the #1 religion in the world, and Satanism, not even in the top 10, We know who won that freaking contest, don't we, huh? Jesus won that contest hands down, or, in his case, hands up. That's all I got time for. Thank you.